That's loud. That's better, I think? Question mark? Maybe not. Maybe a bit lower. Oh, there, maybe. There we go. That looks about right. Turn that off because that's loud as fuck. Oh. Hello, chaos as always. Hope you're all having a lovely evening. Right, where are we? We are in Seoul. We just finished researching maintenance production, and if I remember, we just set off a bunch of these freighter fleets, which are just one freighter in each because they're just better than the normal freighters. They're also a lot faster, I remember. Oh, not about 30% faster than the old ones, but like 12,000% more fuel efficient, and with a much longer range. Okay, so let's have a look at the event log. We just finished maintenance production rate, so let's assign some scientists to something logistical. Five per bay. I'm going to say maintenance support per facility. Let's increase that. Let's just do it for labs. Does that go? That's quite a long way. That's 11 years versus, what was it, like 12 years? Versus 20 years, nearly. Well, more than 20 years. Oh, I just had a thought. What if we do a little bit of research? Are we already doing research rate? I think we are, aren't we? Research rate. Ed Butler. Okay, so that will finish. That'll increase it by a little bit. So yeah, let's leave that at 4. Let's put this in date order. It's actually the next tech we're going to get researched. EM sensor sensitivity 14. That will allow us to build smaller sensors, which is important because at the minute they are huge. So that's going to be another 10 months. You don't need new because you're full now. You're full now. Oh, the E-lint module. Yeah, that's another one we need fairly rapidly. And then the fusion dryer, which will unlock the next engine tech. Oh no, that is the next engine tech. This is the next one that unlocks the next engine tech. Solid core antimatter power plant. Cool. The rest of them, they can wait a little bit. Right, let's move time forward and see what happens. Let's do that properly with the auto skip on. Orders assigned. Oh, you're doing your overhaul, that's fine. Yeah, we need to extend the... we need to either extend the deployment time of the next version of the Millsworth, or we need to increase her speed quite dramatically. Research rate 400. Beautiful. Let's keep going on that because you can never have too much in the research rate department. 500. That's a nice little boost. And that is in date order, that's 11 years off. Okay, but yeah, we need to keep doing it. I think we probably need to build more labs is the next thing. How much are research facilities? We can afford labs now. We can actually afford more than 100 labs. Let's just do, how many have we got at the minute? I think 40. Hello, Oscar Bear. Have you come to say hello? Hello? I promise you he's there. I'm not just a weirdo. I am a weirdo. Where the fuck is research? Oh, I could just go here, I guess. No, guess not. Research facility. We've got 50. So let's build another 50. Let's go nuts. 50. How long is that going to take? 2 years. That's not bad. That brings us to 100 labs, which even though we've got lower labs per scientist, we are spreading our load out across multiple. So we're training multiple scientists up at the same time. So they should hopefully get more labs. And I need to assign news. So let's assign new to you, to you, to you, and to you. And then when we run out, we'll create some new research tasks. It's going to create a new lab like every other month. Or maybe every month. Guess we'll see. Orbital mine diameter. Let's do that. Let's give it to this person. And then we'll say add new labs to them. Because then that absorbs the next 7 labs. Civilian mining colony. Where was that? Well, I found this new thing as well, by the way. If you click by function, you can actually group things by what they are. So civilian mining colonies there. So we can see we've got them all. They're all blue, so they're all being purchased. Auto mines. Oh yeah, we need to build more orbital mining platforms. Let's build some more of those while I remember. That is the mineral collection yards. Just want those to go to the shipyard fleet, please. We'll build the garnets. We will probably build a new version of the garnet as well, because that's not been done for... We're working with tech that's like 80 years old. God, look at some of these, like the Avenger. I mean, to be fair, we haven't actually used... Did we scrap the Avenger? If not, we should do. Yeah, because we don't need it anymore. Look how cheap that was. Yeah, let's scrap the Avenger. Because that was just our basic bitch survey ship. And we'll do the same with the Grav survey. Now that we've got the science survey ship, like we don't need the Grav survey ones. Eclipse Mark II, get rid of that. I think what we could stand to make this twice as big. And in fact, we should make them all... should make... yeah. Let's make our... let's make this top one. How big do we want our big ship to be? I'm thinking for our fighting ships. We're definitely going to want something that's more than 15. Now, let's create one at 30. And then for the second one, let's leave it at 15. But actually, let's do it 1750, 17500. And then what we'll do is we'll add more slipways to this one. And we'll have like a flagship or a couple of flagships and a bunch of like smaller ones. And then for the science vessel, I'm going to increase the science vessel's capability to 25. So we can add 10,000 tons so that we can do more interesting things with like the cloaking tech. Because we didn't get to do that last time because it was adding too much weight. Mineral surveillance in docks. We're just going to scrap those current ships we've got there. This one, I had a specific thing in mind for this 200k. I think it was because we were looking at doing terraformers, wasn't it? Construction, shipyard fleet, build me some colossuses, build me some... did I already build the mining platforms? I did. Let's add a slipway to them then. Let's add a slipway to the terraforming yards as well. And I think that's it for now. Oh, we've got a repair yard as well. Let's add... let's put that to 100,000. What's the cost of all this? Shipyard tasks, shipyard mods. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This is from our research things being built, so we are using a lot of duranium and a lot of macassium, but we have currently got quite a lot, especially macassium. Now we've got a lot of macassium. Oh yeah, because that's coming from the moon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I don't like this as like a general thing. I prefer to do it like this. But it's good sometimes just to filter that and get an idea of where things are. Tau Ceti, we need to start colonizing. But we'll do that in a little bit. Research completed, EM sensitivity 14. We said we'd do the 15k text, didn't we? Max tracking time. Planetary sensor strength, we did that. Where's the thermal? Is thermal already been done? Thermal sensitivity has already been done. This guy's got 7 labs. It's only going to take another 2 years, that's fine. I reckon we can probably get electronic countermeasures too. In the time with this 45% person with 6 labs. Electronic countermeasures. Yeah, it's coming in the same. It's actually coming before that. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Unrest is increasing on Mars. Ice sheet melted Proxima Centauri. Due to an increase in temperature, the ice sheet on Proxima Centauri 3 has melted, raising the albedo from 1.05 to 1.153. This has caused a sudden temperature increase from -28 to 3.8. To -3.8, sorry. So that's actually now probably fully terraformed. Oh no, we need to have a breathable atmosphere first. But we're good on the temperature scale. Minimum temperature is -5. So it's still cold, but it's not like abysmal. Hydrophobic extent, good. So we just need oxygen now, I think. Oxygen, let's put that at 0.1. And then we'll need to add some... Oh no, we shouldn't need to add nitrogen because we've got enough lutetium in the air. Let's leave that, that should be fine. And we'll move some soldiers from Earth to Mars. You are still away. We need to check and see if they got anything on that ground survey as well. Go to Mars, unload ground unit 16. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply, load ground unit 17. How is Moon, Proxima Centauri 4, Moon 7? Was it not them? Are they not deployed? Have they not deployed there? Orbiting. Oh, we didn't drop them off, did we? They've just been sat. Oh, no, they are there. Proxima Centauri, Moon 7. No, they are there. So what are they doing? Oh, you dumbass. I sent them to Moon 4. Sorry, Moon 7 on Planet 4, not Moon 7 on Planet 6. You fucking idiot. Okay. Can they reach Moon 6? Jesus Christ. Moon 7. Okay, so it's over there. So, how far away is that? Call that 4 billion. Oh yeah, it should be able to reach that. Should be fine. Right. So, how about you guys? Please pick up the team that have just been standing there with their thumb in their ass. Pick them up. Go to... Nope, this one. Moon 7 of Planet 6. Unload ground unit and just chill there for a little bit, please. Change to dominant terrain, Proxima Centauri. Due to the changes in climate, dominant terrain on Proxima Centauri has changed from barren to steppe. Interesting. What does that actually mean in terms of this? I don't think it really means anything particular, does it? So they've increased capacity, that's fine. Mills with completed their overhaul. Order is not possible. Please don't have fucked off again. Okay. Moving orders. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply. Go to Proxima Centauri. Go to Lumen. Go to Tau Ceti. In fact, no, we're not going to Tau Ceti anymore because I think you've done with that. Yeah, you finished with Tau Ceti. I think you were doing Shoal's Star next, weren't you? So Shoal's Star. There's one on explosion point. We've come from there. Is there anything else to survey here? Nothing really of any useful value. How many systems have we had? So we've surveyed, we've know about 6 systems, so we've got 4 more before we start being in the danger. So, Millsworth, don't do that. Don't do that. Go to Ross, go to Adleonis, Zeta, FL. Nope. Hydrate. Don't know why I'm guessing. One, two, three, 4. So it's got to be one of these. Shoal Star. On X. There we go. Okay, we've started generating new labs now again. So we need a new research project to absorb some of those. We could do wealth. Got anything in power and propulsion? Better jump drive would be very nice. Yeah, screw it. Let's do a better jump drive. Shipyard modified, mineral collection yards have been modified. That's nice. I think we can add another slipway to them. Just keep going with slipways for them, can't we? Gaia Seeders, they'll be done later this year. This one. Oh yeah, we just upgraded that one size-wise. Headquarters. This one we were going to add multiple slipways, weren't we? And I think this one, let's take this up to 10,000. And then this one, let's take this up to... Yeah, let's put it as 5. I forgot to assign new. I'm so sorry. Okay, garnet's been done. Let's get rid of them from the shipyard fleet. Detach, move. Let's go and hang out with the other garnets on... Where the hell are they? Ikea Zang, I think. Yeah, they'll probably be here. They might be at Weymouth, actually. Actually, yeah, let's send them to Weymouth. Auto mining fleet. Join fleet. How is Weymouth doing? Got a good stockpile of corundium. Okay, Zang. They're still producing less than their mass drivers sending, so that's fine. We could probably, yeah, we could afford to send 5 times the amount of ships there. So it's at 35. 350, 175. Well, 35 divided by 5 is 7, so we could send another 35 ships there. Let's build some more of those, since we need more. Garnets, where are you? You are still adding your slipways. Terraformers are done. Let's move the terraformers to the terraforming fleet. To do that, we need to go... Can I just do it through here? Will they find their way? They won't, will they? If I go to Proxima Centauri and then scroll down here, they'll find the way there. Join fleet. Cool. Maintenance problem. Okay, so you're on your way to Shoal Star now. How is your maintenance supply points? Oh, yeah, you're fine. You're all good. You crack on. Orders completed. Approximatory 3. Okay. New system. V577 Monoserie. There are a few planets here from the looks of it. Sure, asteroids, comets, yep. Okay, there's a bunch of asteroids. A bunch of moons. Nothing too big. There's one terrestrial planet. 2 terrestrial planets. Okay. Let's rename some of these as well so we don't end up forgetting to do that. We bring that over here. 6, so this is a 7. Shoal Star. Shoal Star, rename system 7. Which means this one, Monoserie, which we'll get rid of that front bit, is actually 8. Terraforming report, okay, so Proxima Centauri 3 should now have the required amount of oxygen. And we've increased capacity of the grav surveying docks. Alright, Proxima Centauri 3, environment, you have a 0 colony cost. Fantastic. Our sector governor died. That's unfortunate. Let's find a new sector governor. We need a rank 6. And we want probably mining, probably pop growth, probably terraforming and wealth. So the best mining person who's actually already on Proxima Centauri. Second best person's on an asteroid though. And they've also got pop growth and wealth creation. That's probably good for a sector. This is 10, 10, 10. You're on Wolf. Sorry, 20, 10, 10, 20. Yeah, let's have you. You can go to the Sol sector. You're in poor health and you're 64 years old as well, so you're going to die next year probably. So we'll have to find a new person. I know we can put them as story characters, but be a bit weird having them as like 200 years old, you know what I mean? If there's no story reason for it. garnets have been built. Let's move them. Garnet, move. Go to fleets. And is there anywhere in anywhere in Barnard Star? There's Macassium there. Right, in Proxima Centauri. So we're looking at, I think it's less than 400 at the minute, because we're researching the 500 tech. Yeah, researching 500, so we're currently at less than 400 kilometers in diameter. So we could actually do that dwarf planet there. That's interesting. Minerals, minerals, minerals. So anything less than 400. Bastard. Oh, there we go. Comet. That's already been done by the civilian mining population. Corbite, corundium. Corundium, okay. Let's create a colony there. Comet 3, Proxima Centauri. So let's go ships, Garnet, movement orders, Proxima Centauri, Comet 3, move to location. How far is that? Ah, it's not far at all. And we should also grab one of our trucking ships that's not doing anything, which I think is probably... What are you doing? You're doing mines to Ganymede. You're nearly done with that though. You're just moving minerals. You're moving minerals. You're still moving mines, but you're going a lot further than this one. So once this one's done, it will tell me. Shit, we just did a research. What was it? Thermal sensors 14. Okay. I think that's probably all we need for those. For right now. How much is the next one? 18? Almost 30. Yeah, we could just set that going. Jack Hobbs. Seven of 9. 7 of 9 labs. Electronic countermeasures. Okay, so the Ganymede to Earth mines. Well, the we were going to send the mines first, and then we were going to add it to the route, weren't we? But we've actually already got a ship that is doing a bit of a loop. Is it this one? Yeah, so it's already going to Ganymede, and it's going to Ganymede, unloading, resupply, go to Titan, go to Ganymede, go to Earth. Right. So this actually is just we'll change the name of this. So this is Earth Mineral Bus.
But
spare shuttle, cargo shuttle. So we know that this one's the one we use to do shit. Ship list, you're all good. Right, go to Earth. Grab me one mass driver. And I want you to take that. 2 Proxima Centauri, 2 Comet 3, unload all installations, and then I want you to go back to Sol, go to Earth, refuel, resupply. More Colossuses. I think there are terraformers, aren't there? Terraformers. Detach. Movement orders. Proxima Centauri. Go find the terraforming fleet and join them, please. Oh, it's a wild Steve. He's here, baby. How you doing, my friend? Long time no speak. You beautiful bastard. Hello. Who's that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Say hello. Oh, there it is. Hello. 1 second. Do you want to go outside? Yeah. Okay. I'm back in a second. I'm back. Right, let's see. Let's see what we found in Monoseri. That's a decent terrestrial planet there. Decent amount of resources on it. One accessibility on that duranium as well. That's nice. And the verandite. What about here? Thorium. That's not bad. Another decent sized planet there that just needs a bit of terraforming. One inactive lab. Did we already fill all these up? Yeah. How many more labs are we building? Another 4 after this. So if I start a research project with 5 labs, well, someone with 5 labs at least, that should be fine. We need to do wealth. So let's do this one. Create project and then assign new labs to you. So we should never get that inactive lab pop up again. Well, until it actually is legit. Order complete. Garnet is orbiting Comet 3. And now we just need to wait for our mass driver to arrive at Comet 3. Comet 3. Yeah, when that arrives, we'll be able to send all our stuff. So we're currently producing 2,450 things per year, which is pretty good. But we'll build more garnets because we are going to need more. Shipyards. I think we are building garnets. No, we're not. We are not. Give me all the garnets, please. And give me another slitway. So we'll stop at 10. Gaia Cedars. I don't think we need... We don't need any more terraformers. I think what we've got is enough. Speaking of which, they can move now, I think. Yeah, because that's done. That doesn't need anything else. So, who the fuck is messaging me? Oh, it's my wee brother. I'm in danger. Nice. Right. Let me turn this down. Okay. Right. So here, colony cost is 5.7. Temperature is fucking freezing. Breathable atmosphere. Yeah, we need okay, so let's start here by adding some artesium and warming this place up. This is so low. I'm gonna say we'll go probably to 1 whole atmosphere. Let's do it as 0.5 first and see how we get. Proxima Centauri Moon 3. Let's prepare this one. So this is the same. It's cold. So we want to add artesium, and we want 0.5, not 10. Proxima Centauri. We don't want to do anything with that. Proxima Centauri 1. We're not going to remove 126 atmospheres of carbon dioxide from that. That's just insane. These we don't care. These, when we colonize these, we'll probably need to do something with them. So let's move the fleet as well from 3 to Proxima Centauri 4, Moon 2. Did I miscount the number of labs that we needed? Strange. Okay. Are we done with labs? Yeah, we are. Research. Research rate. Oh, the research rate guy probably retired. No? I could have sworn we were doing that research rate tech already. Let's assign that as new so that when other people die or retire, their labs will go into that. Okay, that brought up the temperature by about 50 degrees. So let's add let's add some more in there. Let's bring that up to 1.5. Okay, I think that's probably the last lot of garnets we'll do. We'll design a new mining ship, I think, now that we've increased the capacity of the shipyard. But for now, these ones can go. I want you to go to... Well, first off, let's detach them from the shipyard fleet. And then they want to go into the industrial. Same for you. You are obviously the Kirzang, you're obviously Comet 3, you're obviously Earth, so you need to join Garnet 29. So go to Proxima Centauri and join Mining Fleet 29. Inertial confinement fusion drive. That's just in time, that. Yeah. That's beautiful. Logistics. I don't think we need anything major in logistics. Just kick these off. Oh yeah, we need to... Did we get that mass driver here? We did. Okay. This is going to double shortly. How's Earth doing? Earth's pretty decent for stockpile, actually. That's not too bad. Spare cargo shuttle has docked back at Earth. Minimum engine power modifier 0.01, so that's going to help us make some super efficient long distance drives. We should probably jump into some direct fire weapons next, because these techs are really cheap. But also cloaking tech efficiency. There's no point being invisible if we can't shoot anything, so let's build some of these. Let's go with... What are we going to want? I do like the idea of having a big dirty railgun as a spinal mount. So that combination of things might be pretty cool. I do like the gauze cannons, and we can make some really nice dual, triple, quad firing gauze cannons on turrets. Particle beams. I've not really used, but I do like the concept of an energy weapon as well. We also need the turret tracking speed. We massively need to increase that. Let's do that one first. Victor, you can do that, and then let's start with the railgun tech, since we've already started part of it. Or I think we got some actually on a salvage run. We found a jump point in Montessori. That's good, because otherwise we were at a dead end and we actually wouldn't have had any more jump drives. Gates to explore. I don't think. Yeah, no. So if we hadn't found that one, that would have been it. End of discovery. Sensor jammer 3, nice. One inactive lab. Direct fires. Turret tracking speed. Victor, you keep doing that, please. You jump on the spinal mount for me. Order is not possible. So you finished surveying there. How's your fuel? Oh, you're good. You're so good. The Millsworth V2, man. Definitely cooked when we made that. Research complete. Maximum engine size 250. Oh my god. Oh my word, 400. That's a heavy engine. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I just slapped you in the face. Right, let's go. Let's put all our efforts now into getting some of these fire things. Let's start with the gauze cannons. Yeah, start with that nice cheap tech there. Right, fire. And let's do railgun velocity, why not? Orionis, I want to say. There is nothing in Orionis. And you, my friend, are number 17, and you are 9 units away from Sol. So we will rename you. With the minimum amount of key presses possible. And then we'll let the Millsworth 2 go through and do her survey location survey. Tesium has reached the required level, so that is in Proxima Centauri. I'm in 2. Okay, so the temperature's now fairly reasonable. Let's switch from a Tesium to water vapor. Let's bring that to 0.1. No, 0.05. Okay, that was fairly quick. That probably means that I didn't do enough. Oh yeah, and it's frozen as well, so we still need to add more Tesium. So let's bring this to 2. Yeah. 1.8 for now. We can always add more if we need to. We can take some out as well if needed, but gauze cannon launch velocity 10,000. Nice. Direct fire. So just keep pumping that out. Tesium. Manufacturing efficiency. Is that because that might be because their environment's not set up for this yet. We're working on Moon 2. Do these guys have? Yeah, see, their manufacturing efficiency is much higher because we've managed to knock their colony cost down to 1.5 from, I think it was about 5 before. Thanks for those hearts, Steph. I appreciate you. Moon 2. 15. Okay, yeah, let's push up a little bit more. 1.9. Should be enough to melt that water. Mars needs some police to tracking speed. Tracking speed. Yeah, let's keep going with that. Ooh, what was that? Stop. 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 Maintenance problem. Okay, it was only the thermal sensor. You've still got plenty of maintenance points left, I think. Yeah, 74%. You good. Let's sort that unrest out on Mars. We're probably going to need to build a couple more units of police. Orbiting Earth, you're carrying 17th. So let's go to Mars, which is now up to 2 billion people. So no wonder they need some beating. Unload ground unit 17, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, load ground unit 18. Goes can rectify 2. Particle beam range. I don't know if we need particle beam range for ghost cannons. Beam strength, visibility, reduced size laser. I don't think we're using lasers right now. We could start on laser tech though. And we've got the options. There's another notification I missed earlier. Civilian ship scrapped, that's fine. We should probably colour some of these so that they're less aggressive. Like, retirement isn't necessarily a bad thing. So if we put that in like put it in like a grey colour because it's not important. Ground unit unloaded. Don't really care about seeing that. Order completed. Let's put that as green. Civilian construction. I don't want. I don't want that to be anything. It doesn't. Let's put it in. Tell you what, for civilian stuff, let's put it in grey. In dark grey with a light grey text. That's like a yellow, isn't it? That's not grey. Back colour. Yeah, that's a horrific colour. So let's do that and go up to like there. Yeah, that's better. So civilian stuff, we'll put in that colour. Copy colour. Civilian ship scrapped. Can I just paste colour? Back colour. Okay, well, back colours, just put that. Civilian ship scrapped. Okay, so that's already, like, that's fine. Q16. That's not the same, is it? No. Okay. Retirement's fine. Commander health. Kind of do want to see that in red, but maybe a lighter red. Unrest increasing. That needs to jump out at me. Like civilian construction and civilian scrapped. I don't give a shit. I don't really care about retiring either, and I don't really care about commander health. That cuts down our notifications quite a lot. Civilian mining colony we do care about, but they're also going to tell us about times it increased. So let's just put you in grey text, but we'll leave you there. Commander promoted, I don't care. Words completed in green. Research completed. Let's set the background colour of that to black and the text colour to light blue. That should be fine. Actually, let's set the text colour to like a darker blue. Scientist experience. We don't really care about that either. New scientists we don't care about because we'll see them anyway. Maintenance problems, we desperately need to know about them. And then they can have like black text. Yeah, cool. Research completed. 12cm rail gun. 15cm rail gun? Or it goes kind of rate of fire. Millsworth's nearly done with this survey of this area, and then she can jump through the next jump gate. But she found a jump gate here. She didn't. So at the minute, this is looking like a dead end. Do we have any... We've got some jump point service in Shoal Star to do for some reason that we haven't done yet. I thought we'd finished Shoal Star. No, we haven't. Okay, so maybe there's some stuff to branch off there as well. Good to know. But the Millsworth is going to go back to Sol first, so let's check Sol out, see how we're getting on. What are we doing in our shipyards? Nothing. Because we're going to be upgrading our mineral collection platform, aren't we? What's our current mineral mining platform? 30,000 tons. Okay. So let's create a copy of this. Rename to well, let's pick a new gem. Select ship name. Here's gemstones. Yeah. So we had garnet and amethyst so far. Jasper. $21.74 Jasper. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry, I appreciate I'm a bit quiet tonight. It's been a long day. Right. Let's upgrade that armor. So that drops 120 tons. Some mining modules, 5,000 a piece, isn't it? Actually, I don't think we need to bother. The garnet's actually pretty good, even though it's a 100-year-old ship. Commercial magneto plasma drive. I think we've only just replaced that. Oh, meh. It was 2 tiers ago. Which is double the power, nearly. How big was this engine? 3,500 tons. How big is that? Size 70? Yeah. Okay, so they're currently working at 224. Go big. Well, to be fair, we can go an extra 120, which is only two units bigger, but we can also drop this down to 10%. And it's actually still thermal signatures a quarter of what it is there. Fuel consumption 0.06, 0.0 fuel use per hour 1.1 liters. Where's that 1.1 liters? Oh, hey Chucky, how you doing, sir? Sorry, I didn't realize it was you. How was work today? I hope you were able to get off a bit early. Although it looks about your normal time, I think, doesn't it? Bit less quiet today, I guess. Oh, fuck hell. I swear it's not you. Every time you come on, I start yawning. It's because I know that it's bedtime. Sorry, yeah, I've got this backwards. This one, yeah, so this is the old one that was using 1.1 litres per hour. And this one's using 0.06. So that's insanely... I mean, I know this new one's less powerful because I've got it at smaller engine power. But even if I put it as like 25... Well, 20? Yeah, 20's still 0.4 less. Yeah, just a normal day today. Fair enough. At least it's Thursday. Nearly weekend. Nearly the weekend, my friend. So we could go... We could go here for a 20 engine power. We could go actually for... if we go up to 25... That does increase your fuel usage, but not... It doesn't increase your fuel consumption per engine hour by that much. In fact, if we got to 30, that only increases your fuel consumption per engine power hour by 0.001. What was the range on these? 52 billion on 41,000 litres of fuel. So if we made this a little bit smaller, about a 65, that gives us an extra 250 tons worth of fuel we could potentially put on this. It's twice as powerful. It does consume more fuel when it's actually moving, but passive consumption's not that bad. Thermal signature is 58 versus the old one at 78. There's usually a lot more gallicite per engine though. Why does it use more? Oh, because it's a, yeah, because of the tier of engine, I guess. Let's prototype it and see what happens. So this is the, what year are we in? 2174. Let's say it was the Sanguinius Aero Marine. And this is their new prototype engine for their new fleet of mining platforms. So engines, let's get rid of this. Let's add on one of those. What was the old? So the old speed was 373 and the new one is 822. Which speed doesn't matter that much for this. What if I put 10 orbital mining modules on it? Yeah. And then we put a standard fuel on it. Substantially bigger. So we're going to 81,000. Do we have a spare? Untapped. We do. We have this. So we could make some mega mining platforms. It could be interesting actually just send one to every place we want to mine, but we have like a bunch of extra mines on there because the ship's bigger. And then we can keep using the garnets for a swarm of mining ships. But then we have just the mega ones that go around and eat asteroids. Yeah, we could do that. We could also move some of these up. So we could change this. Continue and upgrade this to 200k. I don't know how long that's going to take. Mining. It won't kick that in, I don't think, until next time we tick through. So yeah, let's use this. Let's use this one. So we've got a target here of 200,000. So we can go quite big on those. Now, bear in mind, if we add more of these, we will need to add more Mind you, the speed's not dropping that much, is it? We had one. If we had another engine on there, that's keeping up with maybe a third engine. Yeah, it's keeping up with the Garnet speed-wise. $51.9. We could put more fuel on it because we do have room for more fuel. And then range-wise, it's also got more than enough range. Deployment time. I don't think it matters on deployment time for mining platforms, does it? Yeah, there's no like. If I say just, yeah, it says yeah, it says 48, 60, whatever. 700 tons per mineral per year. 193. So what we could do here, we could, if we put a sodium harvester on, it can collect its own fuel from stars. It doesn't need two, I don't think. Although, yeah, actually, yeah, let's put two on because otherwise it's going to take a full year just to do part of the tank. Well, it's still going to take a full year to do part of the tank, but at least it's a quarter tank of fuel. So it'll take 4 years to refuel fully. If we take those off. Make it so it can refuel in 1 year. And then add that. We could actually put on. Oh no, we don't want because we don't want. I was gonna say if we put sensors on it, it could just be sat there being like also like early warning system for enemy ships, but we don't want that because that turns it into a military vessel. Get rid of this. I'm going to put one very large. And 30. Yeah, because I can't get rid of Anything else? Needs 1600 crew. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did this change yet? This one. 200 office crew. Okay, yeah, so it did change. That doubled. Oh no, it doubled because we added more military academies. We should build more military academies actually. Whilst I remember. Yeah, because we were running low on uranium last time. Let's build another 10. You, we don't need you. I'm quite happy with this. 193. I'm not too bothered about rounding that off to a perfect 200,000. Yeah, we don't need. No, we don't want to make it a jump point stabilizer as well. It will just have to mine asteroids in systems that are jump capable. We don't want officers on here, or do we want officers on here? I don't understand fully what no officers means because we've got, unless it's these officers. We'll have conscript crew, no officers. That's just, I don't think it matters. $600 tons of mineral per year. We could put cargo. Although we don't have room for a cargo shuttle. So this will hold 5,000. Oh, we do have room for a cargo shuttle. We have room for 3 cargo shuttles, in fact. So that cargo hold 5,000 tons. $8 years worth of minerals. Yeah, okay. I can deal with that. Let's commit that. If we go to our shipyards and we go to this one, let's retool this rather to oh, we can't until we research that engine. Research prototype. Research. Give me the prototypes engine, please. This one, you and you. We'll give it to you because you can use all 6 of your labs, and that should come through in 2 months. And now we can do our shipyard retool to the jasper. And please add a slipway and build me a couple of jaspers, please. Okay, we're getting expensive now. And also they are going to take a while to build. Yeah, they take a year to do instead of like 6 months for the other one. Let's reassign these labs. I think we can probably start designing some combat ships now. I think we're basically at the point. I mean, you could go down jamming tech, but I don't know enough about what's actually out there. Active grav strength. Well, that doesn't hurt. We do need to start putting some deep space tracking stations about the place as well. We actually do have this general cargo shuttle, don't we? So what we could do, go to Earth, load a deep space tracking station, and let's go to Sol. So our current passive so if this is a 10,000 size ship, we're going to see it in that range, which is pretty much everything. It's outside the range of Pluto. We've got one mine further out. We've got a couple further out, but we're not currently mining them yet. But in Proxima Centauri, the only places that have Sorry, that's Barnard Star. The only places that have deep space tracking sensors are the civilian mining fleets, but they've pretty much covered the whole sector, so I think we're alright there. Lumen probably could benefit on some level. Tau definitely needs something. So I'm thinking if we can put something on Tau. Did we have a colony in mind for Tau? You'll do. Ross 4. Ross 4, Moon 6. Ross 4. Okay, we kind of want something a bit more centered than that, if possible. I mean, we could put something on Ross 1. What's in Ross 1? No, we can't. It's a Super Jovian. Same with that. So Ross 3 is a gas giant. Ross 3... 54 million Saurium as well in... Wow! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me!
Say my name.
Hey Steve, how you doing, sir? We're gonna mine the shit out of that. That's tasty. This is fuel. This converts into fuel, rather. It's not currently fuel, but it will be. So I think this is gonna be our first. Well, this is when we're gonna have our deep space tracking jobber. Sat here listening to a beautiful angel. Oh, have you got Mariah Carey on repeat again? No, he's listening to one of his own streams. That's what he's doing. He's listening to one of Steph's streams. He's not listening to me. Eminem. Mom spaghetti. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so we're going to take a deep space tracking station. We're going to go Proxima Centauri. We're going to go Ross. We are gonna go to. I didn't put a colony down, you fucking idiot. This one. Create colony. So it's Ross 3, Moon 5. Ross 3, Moon 5. Unload all installations. Proxima Centauri, got a Sol, got an Earth, refuel, resupply. Cycle that, and let's see how big our first drop off is. We've done the E-Lint module, we've reassigned those labs, so that's fine. New formation, that's fine. I really don't want to be told about that, if possible. That's, I mean, it's great, but I'm not that fussed about knowing about it. Do that? Does that stop that notification from interrupting us? It seems to. It does not. Okay. Show all events. Let's unhide that then, because if it's going to interrupt me, I need to know that it's there. Unit trained. Formation training task. I need to know that it's stopped. If it's going to do it, I might as well. Wait. I shouldn't have made so many police. Or I should have made a bigger police unit. That's 29, that's the last one. Where the heck is this shit? There it is. Visible light laser. Very nice. Let's... turret tracking speed. Let's keep doing that. So this first... You know what? That covers most of the sector. Just having one there. Having two would be ideal, but I don't think we need to. So you don't need to repeat that. Maybe we make it so that thermal signatures of 1,000 are visible by the gate. So maybe you do it... Oh, that's going to be like 3 times, I guess. Oh, shit. Shit. Stop. My new miners are ready. Detach. Right, so these... We're going to send these to individual asteroids. Because... each one of these comes with 30 mines on it. So they, for context, the garnets come with like 5, I think. 5. So they're 6 times better than each one of those garnets. So they can be used to replace pretty much the entire fleet. Okay, but we've still only got that 500 diameter range, so we need to just check. So we need to see minerals, ground survey potential minerals. So we'll send one to Barnard Star, to that comet. Might as well have someone out there doing it. Barnard Star. Yeah, you need to create a colony there as well. Create a colony. Comet 1, move to location. Jasper 2. Is there anything in Sol that could do with mining? It's going to be less than 400. Sinop? Sinop wouldn't be a bad shout, but we do already have a group of people there. I don't think we have anyone on Mimas. It's at 400 though. But if that's like 400.1, I don't think they'll mind that. Let's send him to Puck around Uranus. Puck around Uranus. Where's Puck? Puck. Move to location. We need to rename this. So add a slipway and create more Jaspers for me, please. Rename. So this is now MNP Jasper Lord Mines. And let's mineral collection. I say that's fine. We do still want to produce some of these as well. No, we don't. We don't. Expecting a new delivery of... How many did he drop off? We're in Ross. He dropped off 2. Okay, so it's going to take about 6 then, I reckon, to reach... If we want this inner circle to reach Proxima Centauri's jump point and add Leonis's. Minerals exhausted. Deposits of Corumbian have been exhausted and Puck already. Like the reason we sent him there. Oh no, he had a bunch of other stuff as well. Okay, right, so that should be fine. He's actually going to run out of things to do in 16 years, so we can just leave him there. And then eventually we'll get someone to come back and, well, he'll be able to bring back some of that resource. And in fact, can we set that up? I wonder if we can set that up. So you're in Puck, you're standing orders. No. I thought there might be a standing order to say, like, load minerals. I mean, there is if you go to Puck, load all minerals until full. But yeah, it's gonna error when it runs out of minerals when the month doesn't quite tick over at the same time. Jasper 2's completed orders, great. Jasper cannot carry out a transit. There is no available jump drive capable of allowing the fleet's commercial engine ships to enter the jump point. Oh, because we didn't stabilize the jump point to bloody what's it called? Barnard Star. We did to Proxima Centauri, but not the other way. Okay, so we need... Let's go... We need something else in Sol, really. So, Sol... Let's send him to Mimas and see if we can mine that. If not, we are working on the 500 tech. Okay, so let's go... Who are you? You are... Jasper 1. Oh, hello, my love. Are you ready for the bedtime? It's bedtime, boys. The boss says. Move to location. Right. They're set up now. Do they have enough fuel to get there? Yeah, they do. They're only in Sol, so it's not end of the world. So he's going to go all the way back to Saturn. Poor guy. Send him on a quick milk run, and then he couldn't even get there. Couldn't get through the door. Right, let's save that, and we will continue that again another evening. It's taking a long time to save now. I think because we've got to the point where we've got a lot of civilians going on. If I turn on civilian fleets. Ha. 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 Funny guy. Funny guy. Yeah, there's so many civilians. Oh my word. Can I...
Turns out it wasn't a vein. Check out the bruise.
Check out you are.
Bruise.
A bruise.
You're not seeing that light. Shine your phone torch on it, you'll be able to see it.
I can see it, yeah.
It's
Your vein
weird.
kind of goes around it, yeah.
A bit giant.
This dickhead fell on the stairs. Fell up the stairs as well. Who does that? Fucking idiots, that's who. Steve says he's mine, Jen. Steve says he's mine, Jen.
Oh, he's welcome to you.
You hear that? You're welcome to me, Steve. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Alright, guys. I will catch you another night. Have a good one. Bye.